Church shooting, liberals hate it. People are discussing the horrific shooting that occurred at the First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs, Texas. At least 26 people lost their lives, with the youngest victim being only 18 months old. Pastor Robert Jeffress spoke Monday about the effects of the shooting on his congregation at his Dallas-based megachurch. "If somebody tries that in our church, they may get one shot off or two shots off, but that's it," Jeffress said. The pastor explained his point of view while appearing on Fox and Friends. "And that's the last thing they will ever do in this life," Jeffress concluded. The pastor went on to explain how the people at his megachurch would be better prepared to deal with a mass shooting. It all has to do with the legal gun owners in the area. He confirmed that between a quarter to a half of the members of his church are concealed carry permit holders. This means that they are prepared to fight back if someone were to come in and launch an attack. The attacker, later identified as Devin Patrick Kelly, decided to enter the church in Sutherland Springs just before noon local time and open fire with a rifle while dressed in dark clothes. It is unknown at the time what Kelly's motive was for the massacre. Everyone is expressing their outrage at this senseless crime, a crime where so much loss of life occurred. "Those guys are cowards," Brian Kilmeade from Fox News said in response to Jeffress. "They don't like when people shoot back. They like to hit defenseless people. That won't be the case anymore." Jeffress went on to explain that he had heard a similar story nearly 30 years ago. He stated that a man told him about a shooting in Dangerville, Texas, in 1980 where a man watched his daughter get killed by the shooter. The point, Jeffress hinted, was that when something horrible happens, you can either have faith in God or give up your trust in Him. When we find ourselves in the darkness, and we can't see God's hands, we can always trust God's heart, and that's what these church members in Sutherland Springs are doing right now, the pastor stated. They don't understand the why, none of us do. But they trust God's heart. Pastor Robert Jeffress says an attacker wouldn't make it out alive in his church. Should churches use guns to protect their congregation? Show_poll_id equals 81235. Evil is real, it's painful, the Bible never diminishes that. But faith means believing that one day, God is going to overcome evil, Jeffress stated. This is considered a powerful message by many and it rings true, especially in these troubling times. This is the world we're living in. We need to do everything we can to keep our parishioners safe. But overall, we can't be paralyzed by fear, Pastor Jeffress stated. As a pastor of many years, Jeffress' message is powerful and likely felt by everyone who humbly steps into a church every Sunday. His message echoes with many, especially churchgoers who are feeling frightened by the recent shooting. Faith is something that people need to hold on to in these trying times.